Alright, we are live. So this is a later than most live stream that I normally do, but today's been a little crazy this week in general. And what's crazier is I actually need to put in an earbud real quick, so I'll be back in like 30 seconds, real quick. Alright, I'm back. Sorry, I needed to put it in back in earbud. So, this is a quick one because this week, we're not gonna play any Rechef of Destruction, but also, obviously, it's late, so I'll only really be doing this for 40, maybe 40 minutes, maybe an hour. Let's see. Good. Hopefully, Keith doesn't have a light type monster in hand. We start off strong with Dragon Zombie. Nice. Uh, let me think. I want to. Well, nice. I made Pumpkin, King of Ghosts. That's always good to see. Let's just drop the Firegrass. Sure, it'll bait out an attack, but I'm okay with that. Wow. I'm actually watching another buddy of mine, Jack Raz. He's actually doing a stream of the Claire Obscure Expedition 33 game. It's a really cool game, but it's one of those games that I just either A, don't have the right hardware, the right time, or the right money to invest in, so it's one of those reasons why I like to just, watch other people stream it, record it. Yeah, it's really wacky because this is something completely different because normally he does pre-recording, but for part 5 he's doing it as a very, very long live stream. Oh, boo, you killed my baby dragon, that was rude. Yeah, I actually wish I still had Firegrass I could have used. Nope. I don't think that worked, but, Oh, good, this finishes it up, yeah. Alright, Pumpkin, King of Ghosts, let's whack down. Let's whack down the Bandit Keith. I've lost 5 times now. I never thought my perfect strategy would be defeated. You get stop defense. Hopefully I'll remember that I have stop defense now in the trunk that I won it from Keith, and hopefully we'll find the time to put in my deck, yeah. In our previous stream we did try to challenge Kaiba, but we did unfortunately lose. And normally I don't really like to keep losses on our records, but A, it's Kaiba, and B, goodness, the dogs are just sprinting and going crazy outside my bedroom. Yeah, no, so just because of content for the stream, so I kept it on the stream. And for obvious reasons, my buddy who was here last stream, my friend Tinnaman, he's not here this week. I might call him up for a stream last week if we have the time, because we might hit up the Renaissance Fair this next weekend, because it'll be like one of the last weekends to hit it up. What? Ugh. That sucks. Ooh, but wait, I almost forgot I confused my Swamp Battle Guard because he's Dark Attribute with my... Yeah, okay. Sadly, it sucks that Kaiba has his Paratrap. Wait a minute. I almost did something really dumb and stupid. I could have taken advantage of Dark Root. Now, normally I wouldn't try to do that, but at the same time, screw it, it's late, and I almost super misplayed not remembering the thing called Type Advantage. What? Holy crap, they've actually incorporated trap cards in this one? That's awesome. Oh. Gotta pull up the, yeah. That's messed up. Pathetic loser, he calls me? That's... those are meaningful fighting words. So now we're just gonna do a quick modification. Bolt Penguin. Yeah. Sorry, Bolt Penguin. Nope. It is time to add Baby Dragon. Now we're gonna... Oh, wait, there it is, actually. Invisible Wire, all the way in back. Actually, I'm gonna take out the Hauna and add Invisible Wire. Unfortunately, our deck can't support Stop Defense, because I remember it's saying deck XP cost of like 40, and even if I took out anything that's not needed in the deck, that would only give us like 30 at best. So we've got some grinding and some matches. Oh, I'm tired. Oh, excuse me, I'm sorry. Hopefully I'm not gonna yawn all stream, but unfortunately, yeah, I'm just yawning and yawning. And unfortunately, I think Kaiba might have an advantage against me in this game because, yeah. Yeah. Ooh, but I pulled Ushioni. Nice. Get wrecked. As long as Kaiba doesn't drop a light type monster, I'm good for a few turns. Yay. Come on, everybody get on the floor. Everybody walk your dinosaur. Something Rex Raptor does not know how to do in this game for some reason. Oh, Kaiba killed my Uraby. Ooh, but we drew... Okay, well I can't attack with Sword Arm Dragon because type advantage, but I can attack you directly, Kaiba. Get him, Sword Arm Dragon. I mean, I could at least try to prep for next turn. Oh, my hell. Yeah, I didn't think that would work. So, just, yeah. So, nope, did not believe that would work. So, the only thing I could really make with my Mystic Elf this time, I think, is Celtic Guardian, yes. Except I also have Inuyotama, who should be able to fuse with the Celtic Guardian and make Flame Swordsman, which that did work, yay. Just to see what Kaiba pulls next turn, I'm just gonna drop my Wicked Dragon Head. Yep. But at the same time, I already had Kaiba dead to rights this turn anyway, so yeah. Yeah, the only thing stronger in my deck right now than Ushioni is actually my guy, the Fierce Knight. Not bad. I might actually have a Battle Ox in my deck. I don't think so. I'm sorry, I'm yawning so damn much. So, I actually drew up pretty much all my good heavy hitters, plus a good support fighter like Uraby. So, I'm actually starting off pretty, top tier, top shelf. Nice, nice. Kinda seems like an odd monster to be in a Kaiba deck, though. Let me figure this out. Okay, that's fine. Okay, I forget you're a dinosaur, not a beast. What? Okay, I might, well, I do actually have a wind type, so it'll just, okay then. Said okay, but dropping the Millennium Shield of all things. Well, how about that? We do actually have the Battle Ox. That's cool. Boom. Reaper of Cards feels like a weird card. You know what? I might as well in this fight big. So yeah, it's odd seeing cards like rebirth cards. Gaia. That's an odd life total of 30 HP. Ah. In other games, it's actually a cooler card because it can terramorph the battlefield. Oh, my jaw popped. Alright, what we got? We got a battle axe. Ooh, wow, we... One, that belongs in Joey's deck and possession, not yours, Kaiba. Shame on you. Shame on you. Oh, what? You're a forest type? I thought you were supposed to be fiend. Well, thank God I got my mechanical chaser. So that's it. Next turn, Kaiba's defeated. Ugh. Can't stop yawning. So now that I know I have my Battle Axe, and in fact a copy of Battle Axe in my deck, I should really try to remember to add the Mystic Horseman. Because then you can randomly drop Rapid Horseman. Huh. This was in our 5th? Okay. Ooh, that's actually a really good card. The only reason I'm not trying to add any new cards right now, though, is we still have to do a couple of grindings, because, yeah. No, that does not actually work, that's lame. Well, actually, wait, no, Cybersaurus also has 18, I thought he had more. Yeah, now I remember, that's right, I had to buy something from Boost Mobile, I forgot. That's a problem. I need more to attack my Ushioni. I can't actually recall if Kaiba's ever played Blue Eyes. Maybe once, but I can't remember. He's He's dropped some other Kaiba iconic monsters in past fights, but... Boom. Not gonna lose 5 times? Well, yeah. Good luck. Well, the only other person we have to duel right now is Shimon. So let's try. Oh. Sexy woman. Now we are in trouble because let me think. Yeah, I think we lost this fight. Yeah, we lost. Alright, so I've never actually used a draft card before in this game, so let's see. Ah. Yeah. Let's go Clouded with Swamp Battle Guard. I can't help but to feel like we owe our victory to the use of the invisible wire for this game. Sorry I'm falling asleep a little bit, folks. Normally, traditionally, Zanki is actually a terrible card to have, but in a game where attributing monsters to summon a different kind of monster, it's actually not a worse card. Unless you and your card's hearts are when you can never defeat me. What's funny is that's almost exactly the same thing, word for word, and as it is in the prior game. Actually, I don't remember. What did we win after the first Shimon fight? I could almost guarantee my dragon would die by that. Well, something, but well, you have to permit to shoot BBs at Border of Duck. Crazy world. Man, I must have went. Wait. Oh no, my earbud fell in my head. Yeah, I keep passing out, and I think I passed out for almost 2 consecutive minutes for a hot minute there. Well, yeah, this is probably gonna be since that one stream that went on like a couple weeks back for only like 40 to 45 minutes. Yeah, this will be a really long, boring one. I'm sorry. Yeah, today was like I I kind of had a funeral, and the family didn't really call it a funeral, more like a celebration of life for a great aunt of mine who passed away recently. Lucky trinket. See, these cards are crap. Now, if I had to guess what the last two opponents for story reasons are going to be like, oh wow, everything here is crap, so I'm not even going to try it because I know Shimon will have all this good shit. But the reality is, I know that if this game is based on the plot of the last game, Pegasus is supposed to be the final boss brawl. And then you get that weird cinematic or whatever rolling trailer credits thing that the game makes you sit through. And then secret boss Yami Yugi after you beat Pegasus 5 times, to my understanding, is what you're supposed to get. Ooh. So I don't know, that's how it operated in the last one. Oh no, why'd that? Ooh, there you go. I want to say we've had 3 victories of Shimon since the stream started. But I think Shimon's where we're gonna end the stream, possibly, after our 5th victory against him. Yeah, we're going on 35 minutes for the stream, which is cool, but sometimes that's what happens when you don't start streams earlier. You just, don't get a captivating audience like you did last week. Oh well. My hand fell asleep. Not terrible. Looks actually kind of cool in this game, but yeah. Oh, what? Yeah, hopefully Konami will update the game so you can do online training. Yep, okay, so that was actually our 3rd, so we got 2 more matchups. Yeah, it's really sad, because, like, right now there's only, like, 1 game that Yu-Gi-Oh! The early years saga actually supports the, online matchups, and that's I'll have to show it to you guys, because I haven't officially played it yet, and I don't know how to properly say it by name, but I think it's, like, Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Monsters 4 or Duel Monsters 5. Yeah, in this game, Shimon feels relatively the same, but also kind of easier. Kind of watered down, if you will. Oh wow, Baby Dragon's still breathing. Nice. Sadly, I ain't got a time monster to fuse with. Wow. Worst of all, I do not recall any wind types in my hand. Oh, crap. this will be my last matchup, and that'll be the end of the stream. Yeah, I can't stay awake with garbage. That sucks. What is up with you? Well, oh wait, is it an earth monster or wind type? I can never remember. Okay, good, I top decked a wind type. There are better cards, there are worse cards. I'm gonna say it went up, shut the chat, so. Yeah. Whoa. That's a little poster art. I'm actually gonna. Whoa. Creepy? Kinda grotesque background photos, so to speak. I am Pegasus, and I would just love to see if you are capable of winning 5 times against my Millennium Eye. Oh shit. Ooh, nice. Then in that case, what we're gonna do. Combo invisible wire. Yeah. Alright, now we're actually going to. Ooh. Wow, that is such a great no-P combo. Nice. I will admit, this is a match we get to win because of trap destruction cards, or hand traps, or however you want to call it and say it, but yeah. We Fusion Ha in 2000 Dragon, that's awesome. What? Oh man. Oh, well, we got Gaia, which sucks. That's where we drew Gaia because we probably could have tried fusing with the 1000 Dragon with Gaia and Gaia together. to see if it would gave us Gaia the Dragon Champion. I might top, if I top deck Komora Dragon, we will test. Nope, we did not top, so we don't test. I guess we're gonna just grab another. Ooh, wow. I guess I didn't even need to play Battle X, but that was pretty damn cool. Yeah, we actually made Pegasus a chump. Dang, we actually won a pretty damn good one. But, yeah, that is the end of the stream because we've been at it for about almost an hour. And I keep dozing off. So, I'm just gonna call it there. My name is Rexamon of Rexamon Productions. I thank anyone who watches these or comes back to watch these down the road. But yeah, hopefully next week I'll do an actual more proper stream. And do it at a more appropriate hour where I'm not passing out all the time. But this was a great night, and hopefully next week it will be just as great, if not better. I love y'all, whoever watches this, and I will speak to you again real soon. Bye-bye.